to Respect My Journey. I'm your host, Carl Krauser, the Cruising King, King Krauser, a.k.a. that old black magic. Welcome to the family. AJ Tarpley and Anthony Tarpley, the Tarpley family.
Yvonne, got to box out at the Georgetown. Krauser inside the line for two. Just good patience. Great job by Kevin on the offensive glass, and then Krauser just looking over the defense. Just, there's only a few special guards in the game of basketball that ain't at that point position. And Carl Krauser is definitely one of those guys. Surprising from Marquette, 5 on 10 in the first half. Krauser letting the traffic clear, and then Fields with the free throw line. Krauser shooting a 3-ball. Pittsburgh again. I'm really impressed with how
Man, I'm thanking you so much because you guys are awesome. Thank you for helping me grow, fans. Thank you for all of my people and family supporting. It means the world to me. But today, I want to respect somebody else's journey. I want to show some love and support to somebody else's journey. I want to show and give some exposure to another young fellow who I've been blessed to be able to train. He has joined the Respect My Journey family. He has joined the Respect My Journey family. I'm talking about AJ Tarpley. I'm talking about AJ Tarpley. Ladies and gentlemen, this young fella, young freshman, goes to Greenberg Catholic. I just witnessed in front of my eyes a great, young, energetic, athletic, aware, very skilled player who loves the game of basketball and wants to pursue his happiness and going to the next level at the top colleges in the nation. This kid's game was different. His change of speeds, his alertness, his willingness to learn, the way he stayed attentive. He was engaging and tuned into the workout. I can see it in his in and outs. You can see with the double in and outs. You can see with the change of speeds. You can see with the space separation. I like the fact that he was an athletic kid who can get up and finish with different hands and in different ways and different motions. That is difficult for some kids to do at a young age because some of them are they're tighter than others, and their little paws more stiffer than others. So it's a little different. They're not as flexible. So it's a little more difficult for some of these young people to do some of these moves. But to see this young fella pick up the moves, learn the moves properly, just sit there, he learned, he listened, and then he went out and did the moves right. That meant a lot to me because he wasn't wasting my time. He wasn't wasting his time or his dad's time. Thank you to Anthony Tarpley. That is the person that communicated with me that I have met 23 years ago. Thanks to Tony Morocco, Mr. Tony Morocco, the person that helped me with my jump shot, with my pronation and supination, who taught me about pronation and supination. Thank you to Tony Morocco. He was a coach too as well. He used to take me to these community college out there and work out. And man, was I going out there getting buckets. After we was working on my pronation and supination after the workout, we'll play full court and scrimmage. And man, Tariq Francis was there. He seen the money. It was, oh man, I'm talking about truth juice. I was giving out that truth juice that day, Jack. I was on fire, shooting from damn near half court, pulling up from everywhere. And guess who was passing me the ball? Anthony Tarpley, Mr. Anthony Tarpley. And that's amazing to see how, just how many people I know out here and had different type of experiences out here throughout throughout Pennsylvania, throughout Pittsburgh, just everywhere. I know a lot of different people, but just to have this rapport and different connections, a different experience throughout my journey and throughout their journey, and to come full circle right back to be able to help his young son, AJ, to help the young junior. That's amazing. People don't understand. When you're engaging in tune with that community, it becomes community unity for you to be able to help these kids become better, because you want to get them the exposure. You want to put that name, you want them to get their name out there so people will pay attention, so they can get some different type of scholarships. You know what I mean? You want these kids to have these options. You want to create these options for these kids. You want to be able to talk about them in a great way, and staying dedicated is the best way, and staying humble. You know what I mean? You don't want to mess up. You always want to communicate properly. And this young fella, we were communicating properly back and forth. While we're talking about the game, I'm teaching him while he's doing certain things, why he's doing this. Everything is for a purpose. So we're talking about the game. We're talking about life. We're talking about doing things the right way. And just to hear and what he wanted to do in life, I felt like I really can help him out. So I'm glad that we made this commitment together. I'm glad we're going to work together. And thank you again for being a part of the family, AJ Tarpley. He was also in the game, in the RTS game, with Kyron Mendez, who I also trained, and Gary Tarbuck, Gary G Money Tarbuck in AIT with the AIT program. He also played in that game, top freshman game. So it's amazing to have had trained these three awesome players, young freshmen, and you never know what could happen in the future. You never know where you might see them in their journey. And this is the great thing about life. This is the great thing about working hard. This is the great thing about basketball. This is the great thing about being a part of a team, when you can come together and you can have this common sport that you love and that you connect with together. You can be able to say, hey, we came a long way. You can look back on your journey and say, hey, we came a long way together. You had my back. I had your back. We worked hard together. We went through hard practices together, blood, sweat, and tears. We talked about certain personal things together. We are a family. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you, AIT. I appreciate you, Gary Tarbuck and the Tarbuck family. I appreciate you, Kyron Mendez and the Mendez family. I appreciate you, the Tarpley family, AJ Tarpley and Anthony Tarpley. I appreciate everyone, the McKnight family. I appreciate everyone that I trained. Everyone that I trained, appreciate you. Thank you for believing in me and my business, and we're only going to grow. So AJ Tarpley, I appreciate you joining the family. And thank you for the job. Thank you for the business, but I want to see you do a great job. I expect great things from you, and I know you're going to get better fast. So enjoy the show. Enjoy the weekend. Everybody be safe, protected away from all evil, bad, and harm. Stay blessed. Love your neighbor. Love your people. Be aware of your surroundings. Speak up and watch your back. Have a safe and blessed one. Keep God first. Every day, all day. Easy, baby. I am him.
My name is AJ. Respect my journey.
Yeah!
No timeouts. They're done. So there could be a lot of fouling down the stretch, and let's see if Georgia can shoot some free throws. A lockdown there by Morris. Back come the Panthers. Krause. Count it. 3-point opportunity coming for Pittsburgh.
Ben Howard talked about Carl Krause yesterday and his toughness out of the Bronx, New York. He'll be the heir apparent next year when Brandon Knight graduates, but watch this toughness in here against the mayor Ezra Williams. Gets it on the glass and calls the foul. He has been tremendous in the second half.
Thank you all for watching Respect My Journey. Respect and love to the Tarpley family. Shout out to AIT AAU team.